Hey guys, I want you to know that in this lesson, you're going to have to pause it at every part where we play the movie scenes from Remember the Titans because it got blocked on YouTube. So you're going to have to, I cut out all the parts in this video where we watched parts of the movie. So have the PowerPoint ready and you're going to pause the video and watch Remember the Titans sections as examples. Okay, two teamwork communication part one. Okay, let's get on with the lesson. Hello, class. This is Cheel here. We're going to go through teamwork communication today. And we also get to watch the movie at some point. We get to watch the movie Remember the Titans. You should have this assignment pulled up on your computer. And if you open up the worksheet and then you open up the PowerPoint, you'll be able to follow along as we go. This is what the worksheet looks like. I'd much rather you do this on paper, but I understand that sometimes you can't, so I'm going to do a little trick here. Okay, I just did a quick little trick here. Now you can type in these sections as we go along. And here is the lesson. Teamwork communication part one, forming, storming, norming, and performing. Now there's actually 5 steps, but we don't do the last one. We're just going to go through the first 5 steps. Now, what is the Tuckman tool? Okay, Bruce Tuckman, an educational psychologist, developed one of the most influential models of group formation. This kind of reminds me of the 5 stages of acceptance. It's like anger, denial, there's sadness, acceptance at the end. There's one more that I missed. Humor or something. And based on his observations of group behavior in different settings and on literature study, he came up with a model representing the different phases groups need to go through to grow as a team. Now, I got this from mspguide.org. It seemed like it was reliable information. And this is what it looks like. It kind of goes in a circle. All right. So let's go to the big concept. Oh, which is this. This is what you put down right here. All right. Forming, storming, norming, performing. So you can just put those down. I do test you on these, mind you. So pause the video right here so you can write these down. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is here's a secret. I really only test you on, let's see, team tasks I test you on, and sometimes feeling. All right. But if you want to look at behavior, it's kind of easier to understand what's going on if you read up on behavior. So I'm just going to read behavior, but you might want to write down paraphrasing the feelings and the team tasks. All right. Behaviors observed during the forming stage may include lots of questions from team members and a little bit of rebellion with that. Let's see. You'll see this in this next example. Pause it here if you need to write this stuff down. Okay. Team tasks. He set clear goals. You're gonna wear a suit and tie. I don't care if you're black, white, Asian, or yellow, or green. You're gonna be friends with each other. We're gonna be there at 7:30 if you're there at 7:31, or excuse me, 7:29. If you're there at 7:30, you're late. You're not playing. Setting clear goals, okay. And a lot of the teams are asking questions like, if he's gonna call the shots, I'm not gonna play, huh? You know, they're starting to doubt. They're starting to rebel a little bit. Now let's go on to storming. Behaviors during storming stage may be less polite than during the forming stage, with frustration or disagreement about goals, expectation, roles, and responsibilities being openly expressed. Okay. So we're going to see a good example of this, and you might be able to see some of these if you're on teams like drama, if you're on the basketball team, if you're going to play football. You see these kind of things. And if you're going to be a boss and communicate with your team, you're going to have to ask the team to refocus on its goals. So that's in team tasks. All right. This is all according to hr.mit.edu. So their HR department, I guess. Huh. Now let's look at an example. All right. So it's uncomfortable. You have conflicts. And sometimes these get pretty heated. They did a good job in this movie, you know. A black kid and white kid, team captain, they're having issues. There's obviously some racial issues there. But that's the point about this whole movie, how they resolve it. Okay? So let's go on to norming. Behaviors during the norming stage may include members making a conscious effort to resolve problems and achieve group harmony. So this is the turning point. I like this. You admit the issues in the last one, and now you solve them. Members shift their energy to the team's goals and show an increase in productivity in both individual and collective work. Pause the video here if you need to write this down. Stage, norming. Behaviors during the norming stage may include members making a conscious effort to resolve problems and achieve. Oh, wait, did we already go through this? Oh my goodness, I think we skipped. Did we skip some of these? Give me a second. Okay, yeah. Great. So we just watched the video on norming. And then we're going to move on to performing now. Sorry, I got confused for a second. Alright, performing. Team members are able to prevent or solve problems in the team's process or in the team's progress. Pause it here if you need to write this stuff down. Okay. Now let's see how they do performing in the movie.
What happened last?
How did they prevent problems? The new quarterback went out obviously thinking, I can't do this. But he prevented problems by saying, get yourselves together. I could do this. I got it, okay? So even though he was inconfident, he didn't want to screw up the team morale. And he went in saying, I got this, guys. Don't worry. It's like a psychological thing. I guess it's like a psychological favor. And They also solved the problem of that previous guy that sacked the previous quarterback and hurt him. They really hurt the guy back, I guess, on the other team. So they solved problems really fast. Yeah, pretty interesting. Okay, now you want to go back to the big concept right here, and so what's the big concept? Why even learn about this? They're helpful. They're a helpful framework for recognizing a team's behavioral patterns, having a way to identify and understand causes for changes in the team's behaviors can help the team maximize its process and its productivity. At some point in life, you will be a leader and you must communicate this. You must communicate this. You have to be a professional communicator. You'll lead a team. Maybe you'll be a crappy leader, but you can use these tools that I'm showing you now to not be a crappy leader. Okay. Go through the review questions. These are scenarios for you to kind of reflect on what happens. Yeah, that's all I got today. Next lesson is teamwork communication, part 2. Looks like this. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know if you need a little bit more time submitting this, things like that. Alright, guys. I appreciate you. Let's chat next time.